Hey everyone, Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. On today's Know Your Stuff video, we are going to be talking Royal Copenhagen porcelain plates and figurines. You never know, you actually might have some dinner service plates worth thousands of dollars. And to find out if you have one of those plates in your collection, stay tuned to this video and you'll find out. Hey everyone, Chris the Thrift Shop Hustler. If you're new to the channel, definitely go down there, click the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications, and anytime during this video, click the like button if you learn anything new and fascinating about this awesome company, the Royal Copenhagen Porcelain Company. And we're going to get into that right now. This has just a huge history. Real quick, Royal Copenhagen, officially the Royal Porcelain Factory, is a Danish manufacturer of porcelain products and was founded in Copenhagen on May 1st, 1775, under the protection of the Danish Queen Julie Anne Marie. It is recognized by its factory mark, the three blue wavy lines above each other, symbolizing Denmark's three straits. Now we're talking about water straits, and we're going to look at that real quick to show you what that actually looks like. As you can see here, this is going from the 1870s all the way down to current days. The three blue wavy lines are what you're going to want to look for as determining what to look for, as the blue wavy lines kind of moved in and out in the 20th century, but we'll get into that in just a second. As we can see back here, this is definitely all the things that they're most known for is the blue and white porcelain. Basically, after the Ming Dynasty, it's pretty much has a huge Asian influence on the from the Ming Dynasty coming back. And, you know, the Royal Copenhagen Company that started in 1775 brought this kind of thing to life in Denmark. And they're hugely known mostly for the flora pattern. And we're going to get into that in just a second. But they started off doing these blue and white, not reproductions. They kind of had their own style and everything. As you can definitely tell, you know, when you look in museums with Ming porcelain, Ming vases and stuff, it definitely has an Asian feel, where the Denmark / Royal Copenhagen porcelain definitely has that European feel. And we're going to get into all that stuff in just a second. So let's talk about the patterns. As we can see here, the blue and white pattern that is most famously known for, you know, taking, you know, kind of looks from the origins of Asia, from China during the Ming dynasties. The Flora Danica pattern, which if we go to eBay, looks like this. It's going to have like a flora with a gold kind of trim. When you see these kind of plates, just kind of flip them over and take a look at here. Here is the Royal Copenhagen mark. As you can see here, the three wavy lines have pretty much kind of washed away through these years. This is a very old plate. This plate went for $2,500. And if we actually search from just Danica Flora, you'll see all the varieties of ones that have came up. It's pretty much like the flowers on the plates. As we can see here, there's pretty much a very specific theme of flowers in the middle, gold trim on the ends, as you can see here. And these things go for just tons and tons and tons of money. So anytime you're out and about, you're probably going to find this stuff mostly at estate sales, but you might come across this stuff every once in a while at a thrift store or something that people that just don't know what they have. The Royal Copenhagen, of course, the blue three lines is what you really want to look out for. Now, for me, I'm not sure there's a lot of reproductions out there, so I'm not sure if you should be worried about that. But if everything pretty much matches out, you'll know if you have something that's old or something that's been reproduced, because it's basically the quality of the plates are very high. As we can see here, the Flora Danica pattern is probably what they're most known for, and they literally made tons of these in the early 1800s all the way through the 20th century. and some of the rare ones from the 1800s are the ones that are worth a lot of money. Now, also with the style numbers, and I'm going to show you that what that looks like in the back here. As we can see here, the style numbers will be right underneath the Royal Copenhagen logo. Some of them are going to be there. There's going to be usually a 3-digit number. There's 4-digit numbers as they get, as they progress. Also, you got the potter's mark, the potter's signature, and the gilding signature. As you can see, those two signatures there from basically, who made them and all that kind of stuff. So definitely look out for that when you're looking for Royal Copenhagen. Now, the main reason why I wanted to show you guys Royal Copenhagen is you're probably never going to come across these kind of plates, the Flora Danica and the Ming style ones, the blue fluted, and all this very popular stuff like this. As you can see here, some of these go for thousands of dollars. Look at these candle holders. There's also flatware. This looks like this. Of course, it's going to have the mark on that. And those are the things to look out for. But I will say also, the things that you're probably most gonna come in contact with are the animals. Now, the animals I've seen in thrift stores and stuff like that, and estate sales, and sometimes people don't know exactly what they are. As we can see here, they're pretty much like porcelain figures. They kind of have the very a Yardro look to them, and Yardro is another company that makes porcelain kind of figurines. So we'll do another video on that particular company at some point, because that's something that I think everyone should know about. But as we can see here, the Royal Copenhagen figures, they made all kinds of figures throughout the years. These are from basically the 20th century, and you're going to have a style number also underneath every figure, and that's the way how to look them up on eBay. As we can see here, this one as like a deer or a doe. Let's see if there's a photo of this thing that looks underneath. Okay, so the style number on this one would be 1147. They make it very easy to look these up in price guides, to look these up online. Every figure is going to have this particular style number, which is pretty much genius for whoever started to make these style numbers. They make everything very easy for collectors to see. I'm missing this one, I'm missing that one, I need to find this one, what's this one worth? They did an amazing job. Some of the figures actually go for a lot of money, and we're going to look those up just right now as we can search by some of the highest prices here. Look at these polar bear one, $400. This dog, that's probably under $400. There's a lot of polar ones, and like I said, I've came across these from time to time at estate sales. People don't know what they are. They just think they're just regular junk figures. As you know, a lot of people will pass these up, but the main thing is looking for the Royal Copenhagen logo. That's the main thing. And if we actually search by Royal Copenhagen and we search by the top things, as we can see here, this centerpiece, $5,000, teapot, $3,400, this whole dinner set, and those are also the other ones, the Royal Copenhagen figures. Let's see what the top animal is. I mean, look at this ultra rare fawn and dolphin. This went for $1,400. And then we can see here, that's a very blurry photo of that, but we'll look into something else. We'll see what the next animal is. This Royal Copenhagen cat. So what I've noticed is polar bears and kind of like sea animals go for a lot of money. Certain dogs and cats go for a pretty crazy amount of money. As you can see here, the 3 blue lines, most people won't recognize that. They'll recognize the Royal Copenhagen symbol, but they will not recognize, the 3 wavy lines, which, sometimes you can find these out and about. And so that's pretty much a basic rundown on these. The Flora Danica is really what you want to look for. These things sell for a crazy amount of money because they've just been made for a long time, like a couple hundred years. And so just look out for those. This is the stuff that is the hot stuff out of everything Royal Copenhagen makes. Once again, I'm Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, definitely click the like button. Let me know if you've ever found this kind of stuff out and about, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
What you know about rocking the wolf on your noggin? What you knowin' about wearing a bird box skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's. Your granddad, we're donating